Okay, so in this portion of the video, I want to talk about main content settings. And this is one of those settings that you won't be seeing on your site. I'm seeing it because I'm logged in as an IES on the IES server, and so essentially we had this available to our clients when we first when it was first created, and we found that some people were making changes to this that actually broke their website, and so we removed it. Um, for anyone not on the IS server because it's some of these settings are actually very sensitive, and so we really feel like um, you know if you would like a change made in this main content settings, we'd rather you come to us about it. And so in this portion of the video, I'll be going over what is actually inside this main content settings so that you actually know what we can do with this. So if you'd like a change, you can let us know. So let me go ahead and open this up. And like always, we have the title there. Just change the title of the settings. The layout currently set to default. This is where actually where the site was breaking. If I change this to quick icons and save, I will get an error, and my site will not be able, like refreshing won't help. Nothing will help. It actually has to be configured through your actual server and fixed by our programming team. And so I'll keep this on default. Don't worry about quick icons really. If anything, I would say all that really does is just take all of this main content. Main content is this portal that we're seeing, edit layout, add widget, help, and this turquoise area, and just changes it to this their quick icons instead. So then we have side navigation placement, currently set to none. And so let me go ahead and set this to left, and I'll show you what that does. Okay, so now we have this side part here and then the main content. And let me go ahead and let me just add a left side navigational block. We'll just call it navigation. And I'll give this a calendar. And I got a dump, but it's okay. All right. So now we have navigation and calendar there. And that's exactly what left navigation placement does, or side navigation placement. Let me put that to the right. And there it goes on the right. And I can also set it to none to just remove it completely. Okay, so if you do have left side navigation and you want it removed, let us know and we can remove it for you. We also have custom width for content and left nav with bootstrap values. This is one of those where you don't need to worry about main nav 5 or main 5 nav 5 would be main navigation is 50% and then the side navigation's another 50%. But I'll just leave that for unset. Then we have styles. And over in styles, this is things like custom background, custom 1 background color, custom 1 text color, custom 2 background color, custom 2 text color, left navigation item. Just all these colors pertain to, let me go ahead and add a text box. Okay, so with this text box here, this is set to custom panel, and you'll see custom 1 background color is that blue color, and that's that blue color. But let me go ahead and change that to secondary for orange. And we should see that change to orange now. Okay, let me add another text box and refresh that. Okay, and let me change this one to custom 2. Okay, and then change that custom 2 background color to primary, or actually dark. Let's see, as a black color. Okay, so now that's black. Okay, let me give this a title. We'll just say text box 1. Okay, there it is, text box 1, and text box 2. Okay, and both text colors are white, but that's what these ones are for. Text, custom text 1, let's just say, let's make that dark, and let's make this one primary. So we should see, or actually secondary, we should see them actually flip. Okay, text box 1 is black with orange background, and text box 2 is orange with a black background. Okay, so that's what those colors are for. And typically these are set to your primary and your secondary colors that you chose during when we asked for your design info. Okay, then we have this left side navigation stuff, and this is only if you happen to have side navigation. This just deals with the background color, the text color of each item, the item hover color, the hover text color, container background color, and the title color as well. A lot of colors going on with that left side navigation. Um, it's just, the navigation, the background, the hover, um, the actual titles. Okay, then we have content width currently set to full. Let me set this to container and you'll actually see it compact down. Okay, so now it's more compact, a little bit more spacing on the sides here. Okay, and I'll set this back to full. I like it full screen or full width. Um, just see the content a little bit better. Okay, then we have basic settings. So this is things like padding. If I want more padding, you'll see there's no top padding. That's why it's pushed to the top. There is some bottom padding, so there's some space below right here. No left or so this is header top padding, which is the padding for the headers. And then this general padding here is padding for the content inside if it's going to be any space either on the left, top, right, or bottom. Okay, then animation and custom CSS. Again, don't worry about these. The header right padding, if this is padding on the right, it doesn't really make sense because it's always on the left anyways. And then header font size. So this size of this header here, this text box 1 is 22. I believe it's in pixels. I don't think that one can be changed. I think it has to be pixels there. EMs would actually be fairly large and actually go outside the bounds of the actual portal header. So it's just stuck on pixels there. Okay, then we have background. And what I like to do with this is set this to an image. And I'm going to go to jiffy.com. And I'm just going to take a cyberspace GIF. Let's say this one here. Let's do a copy link and take the GIF link. And I'll place this in this background image there. And let's see if this works. Okay, so now the entire background, or the background of the main content, is just this GIF that's going on in the background. Let's see if I can make that look a little better with this background image size. Let's set that to auto. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so we have a repeat actually. Let's see. We did cover. Let's try contain. Okay, another repeat. 100%, 100%. Okay, it's not very good. Of course, I don't have a lot of space in this main content here. Okay, last one, initial. Okay, again, a repeat. Well, that's perfectly fine. I just wanted to show you that you can place a GIF, or an external source really, but a GIF into this background image portion to give it kind of like a better look. Let's send that back to solid color. Okay, so that's the main content settings. Now with the actual main content, I'll go over that next actually.